Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Welcome to Ife's space. I mean, not really my space, but I came out. Today is actually a very special day because it's my husband's birthday, so I took him out on a spa date. I was like, you know what, let me just record a video today. Oh my god, the background is so nice. I'm sure you must have seen this in one of my videos. This was where we exchanged our vows, actually renewed our vows. Really cute romantic spot. Okay, so very quickly I realized that I've actually not done a proper video to talk about the advantages, or would I say the benefits of studying in Malta. I know I've mentioned it in a few videos here and there, right? But I just said, you know what, let me just dedicate this video, since I'm actually in a very good spot and I'm just in a very good mood. Let me dedicate this video to talking about the benefits you would get, or let's say the advantages of choosing Malta over pretty much anywhere in the world. Yeah, true. I'm not going to be biased or whatever, but I will just be saying it realistically, especially from someone coming from Africa or Nigeria, comparing it to other countries, no matter how big the country is. Australia, Canada, United States, and the United Kingdom, or any other place in Schengen, in the Schengen area. Malta is, how will I put it now, is very has a lot of advantages. Okay, so I'll just be going through them. By the way, oh my god, because I just had like a proper face beat, not face beat, like serious facials and all. It was came alongside this spa package, and oh god, I feel refreshed. Anyway, no distractions. So number one benefit that I would like to talk about, I think this is like the most obvious, is the fact that it is an English speaking country. So in Malta we have two official languages, Maltese and English language. So all the schools actually do teach in English. So when you come here, you'll be studying in English. Even like everybody, I don't know, I've never met anyone that does not know how to speak English. So English is like one of the official languages, so it's very easy to communicate, especially from someone coming from an English speaking country. In the schools, even for children, they teach in English. So Malta is English speaking, and that is a great advantage. And because it is English speaking, you do not need, if you're coming from an English speaking country, or a country where you studied in English, where your first language was in English, or if you are a native English speaker, you would not need to write any IELTS exam or English test of English exam. Unlike a lot of other countries where you have to start writing IELTS, you would not need that to enroll in any school in Malta, aside if you are going for a medical course, nursing, medicine, and the likes. For that you would need IELTS, but for any other course at all in universities in Malta, you do not need to write any of those. Number two would be the fact that obviously it is within the Schengen area, so you have access to 27 other countries, and I think there are 2 or 3 more countries joining very soon. So the fact that I am in Europe, it's a very big advantage. The fact that I'm in the Schengen area is very a big advantage, because 2 hours, I go on the flight 2 hours. I think I mentioned this before, someone was laughing at me. In 2 hours I am in the next country. So like, it's especially for people like us who like to travel and explore, living in an European country is a big plus, because you have access to different places. That's number 2 reason. Also, it is not too far from home. Yes, we would love to live abroad and all, but sometimes you just want to go visit or something, and I don't want to be spending a whole day or long hours, thinking of how to go back home and stuff, so it is not too far away. It is actually close to Africa. Like from here to Morocco, for example, is about 4 hours in total. Libya as well is close, and Egypt is close. Like even to Nigeria, it's just that there's no direct flight to Nigeria. However, you can have a stopover, and you can actually get a flight that would last like 10 hours in total. Do you understand? So it is not too far from home. So if you just want to go say hello to mama, yes, you can easily go. Unlike some places that you have to enter like 2 flights or even have to spend the whole day. Oh my god, for people that do not like flying, no way. And again, like I said, being in the Schengen area, you can easily travel around, and it's not just too far. It's just, I don't know, I think Europe generally, I think it's, or let's say Malta is like in the center, like accessible to all major places. Even to Dubai is just one flight as well, 6 hours flight or thereabouts, or like Asian countries. So that's one plus. Also, in Malta, I feel that the education, I mean, studying in Malta is really flexible in terms of lecture hours, in terms of adapt. I mean, how will I put it now? Like for example, some of the schools that I'm partnered with, you can either decide to, okay, you know what, I got a job that I'll always work in the evening. I'll just attend morning classes, or I have a job in the morning, I'll attend evening classes. It's really, really flexible, and you do not go to school very often. I think maximum 20 hours a week. In fact, in most of the schools I'm partnered with, it's just 12 hours a week, so you have a lot of time. Obviously there's a lot of work that goes on as well in terms of school work that needs to be done at your leisure time. However, you have a lot of time for yourself. It's really flexible. You can decide that, okay, you know what, I want to do my modules, or I want to complete a particular semester within this period. It's really, really flexible. The education in Malta is very, very good. I mean, it is equivalent to a lot of, I mean, there's this thing they call the MQF level, Malta Qualification Framework, European Qualification Framework. So they are at par in terms of European standard of education as well. And even the UK standard, I think a level 4 in the UK is the same as a level 4 in Malta. Oh my God, see that fresh air. And that brings me to my next point. Oh my God, the weather is awesome. Jeez. Like, this is November already and we're still on summer outfits. Like, the weather, I see people there swimming. It is so good. Like, I really cannot overemphasize this weather thing, because you don't have an idea how much this weather affects one's mental health and all of that. I know some people in other countries where they have to be taking vitamin D just because of sunshine, but here we are enjoying sunshine even in November, enjoying like warm weather. The weather is so good. So if you're coming from a place like Nigeria where the climate or temperature is mild, you would really, really get used to living here. It only gets cold like in January, February. And when I mean that kind of cold, is not like the cold that you witness in all these other countries that you'll be shivering. And even during January, February, there's still sunshine. So adapting will be so, so easy. See that fresh air. Oh my God. Well, the weather is very good. So I was talking, sorry, so I mean, the standard of education in Malta is amazing. It's awesome. If you have a qualification from Malta in terms of bachelor's degree, master's degree or the rest, it is well, as a very, very, when you compare, if you want to go maybe to the US or to Canada or wherever to further your studies or work, like having an international not Canada, because they are very strict in terms of having a Canadian experience. Having an international qualification goes a long way, to be honest, in your career and all. So studying here is a stepping stone, a huge stepping stone, a very good investment. I kid you not. To be honest, like, I mean, I now work with a lot of students, and I've seen a lot of students when they send their transcript form. Imagine after going to university to study for like 4 years, they are now saying your degree is not recognized. That can never be the case if you study in a place like Malta. The education system is very good. The means of even teaching, the lecture halls, everything is so, like, in my mind, the day I went to one school, I was like, wow, if I had my bachelor's degree here, I would have graduated with the first class. I mentioned it earlier that you get up to 70% refund after paying your school fee. So you can imagine, okay, you are paying 5,000 maybe for a bachelor's degree, you are paying 5,000 euros per year for a bachelor's degree, and in 3 years. So the bachelor's degree in Malta is 3 years or 4 years if it's an American school, right? So you can imagine paying 5,000 euros per year, so 15,000 for the 3 years. And when you now eventually start working in Malta, you get a refund of up to 70%. So you can imagine getting like almost 10k or even more back. Like, in fact, at that point, that would be so good, because it's just like, it's almost as if they are saving your money for you and then to refund it back to you after you start working, which is so good. All you just need to do is see that fresh air. All you just need to do is make sure the school you are going to is accredited, the courses are accredited. And this is one thing I also try to do before I even let's say advertise any school or any course to anybody. I ensure that it is accredited and it is under the GET courses that, I mean, because not all courses, a school might be accredited, but a particular course might not be accredited. So I know someone who actually got these funds back. So it is real. When you start working here, you get 70%. In fact, do you know that There are some schools, right? When you apply at this school, like there was a school I was just checking yesterday. I think their MBA program was around 12,000 euros. But do you know the amount they wrote on the website? No, around 11,000 euros. They wrote there that, oh, the cost of this program is 4,005. And I'm like, 4,005, but there's 12,000. So they now wrote, oh, 4,005 less. I mean, like, eventually to be like you pay just 4,005. You get what I mean? So already they're kind of calculating it down for you that you are going to get your cash refund for sure. Okay, so you can imagine studying. Yes, you are investing now. Eventually you now have a very good job, and then you're getting your cash back. In fact, that cash back that you get at that time, you can even use it to, you know, invest in a property or do something really nice. Yeah. So I mean, that's a good one. I really do not know if other countries have this, but at least I am certain that in Malta they have this, because I mean, you're investing into the society, into the country by way of paying school fee, learning, you're getting a qualification, getting an education. Obviously you get a good job and get your refund, right? So that Get Qualified scheme is awesome. I think it was launched in 2017 and it's been ongoing since then. I heard at some point that it was going to end in 2023, but I know that if it ends, I mean, it's not something that they'll just kind of scrap off. Possibly they would maybe renew it and even make it a better, to be a better offer, so to speak. So that is one other benefit of studying in Malta. And obviously as well, you can work for 20 hours a week in Malta when you're studying, and people actually do get good jobs. Like I know someone who earns as much as 800 euros working part-time or even more. Do you understand? So you can imagine having 800 euros and you're paying for a shared apartment. What are you going to eat? Like, you will have a lot of savings. You know, I even know some people who actually, whilst working here, they actually got a full-time job because maybe they applied for a job and the employers were really impressed, and you know, they were willing to just take them on as a full-time staff. So it is really, really lovely that you can work for 20 hours a week for sure. Another benefit is that once you are done with your program, they're not going to pursue you out of the country. You can stay for up to I don't think it's up to 2 years. I think you can stay for 1 year and even more. You know, during that period you look for a job, find a job, and you know, start living as a full resident. It's not like, you know, you're always a full resident, but now at least you can work and you have a contract, a work contract. So after your studies, depending on the level, so that's another very important factor. For levels from level 5 and above, you would always get like a residence permit, which can now be extended. However, anything below, they would not give you, in fact they will not even give you a residence permit. Okay, so all of these are more. I'm sure there are a lot more, but these are the ones that just came to mind now, and I just thought to share it with you all. Malta is a place to be if you are looking to study, further your education, whatever way, come to Malta. Because I mean, if you look at it, yes, there are other countries in Europe to go to, but you don't have to battle with learning the language. You do not have to battle with the very cold weather in most regions. I mean, another country that would have, will I say, been a good competitor would have been UK, because they speak in English and the schools are extremely good as well. However, because mind you, most schools in Malta here, especially the private schools, they're affiliated with schools in the UK. So it's almost as if you are getting a UK degree. However, cheaper rates in a lovely place and stuff, you know. So, I mean, UK would have been a very good option, but their weather, no way. So, and of course, all those other countries are just too far away. So why not Malta? I mean, Malta is good. So just consider it. September intake is ongoing, actually. You know, the other time I mentioned that January, February is going to close soon. February, we can still, do something. If you are looking to come in February, we can still start ASAP depending on the school. April, June intake is open as well. September intake, I have a student that got admission, but she's resuming in September. So the advantage of applying really early is that you're applying for your visa, you're paying your school fee, you're applying for your visa, you have your visa in hand, whilst you now wait till when it is time for you to arrive in Malta. So September intake is ongoing, especially for computing related courses, business related courses, and the likes. Okay, so if you're looking to come in September, we can start now. So do hit me up if you are looking for assistance. I will be posting up a video very soon in the next couple of weeks about the process of applying for visa. Like, it is really, really, I don't want to say tough now, but I know in my own case, because I'm a child of grace, so my students will have to get their visa by God's grace. The process for visa interview, I mean, even applying, packaging the whole thing, you know, it's a different ball game entirely. So I'll be talking about that in a different video, you know. So because I mean, I saw a lot of people say, oh, they got refused visas, they paid their school fee, everything, and they got, and I'm like, really, why? You know, I mean, I'm glad all my students so far have gotten their visas, and I know that every student associated with me, the ones that be destined to work with me, because there are some people that you do not want to meet, you don't want your paths to cross. Anyway, that will be all for now. So if you're looking to what, oh my god, see, who says Malta has no green? See that view. Zoom, let me zoom. Let me get me the birthday boy. Hey birthday boy. Hey birthday boy. Hey birthday boy. Ah, he's in the spirit. Sing now, why you stop? Hey, see fine boy now. Check him out. Eh? Odogu. My prince charming. The love of my life. I'm recording you, I hope you know. It's a way they blush. Eh? Check out this dude. I've been married to him for 11 years. Hello, baby boy. How does it feel to turn a year older today? Yeah, in his spirit.
Grateful.
He's my pastor, he's my leader, he's my bishop, he's everything. I just thank God for you, baby. So I'm done with my video, and I thought to just see. So like I said, this was where we had our reception. Then up there in the garden was where we renewed our vows. I think we had an option to come stay here as well, right? Anyway, that'll be all for now. We're off to have lunch, and that'll be the end of this video. Bye, baby, say bye. Come on, talk, Joe. They do like one shift.